Hi, another video, and it's been suggested to me a few times that I do a cooking video. And so I'm going to do a bit of a recipe. Hopefully this won't be too long. We'll do breaks in between. But when you cook in my house, the first order of business is to put the cat in the bedroom. So Tilly, because she would be all over the place, so Tilly's in the bedroom, and I will get ready to do a little cooking for you. This recipe I got years ago from, he was a seminarian of mine, and he was ordained, and he died just this past year, sadly. His name was Alejandro Roque, and he was born in Cuba, and his family fled here at the time of Castro, and he was a great guy, great priest. And this recipe, he calls it Creole, you know, it's so it's tomato based. I've got a couple of cans of stewed tomatoes. These are all my ingredients. Got some, obviously some olive oil, some parsley flakes, pimientos, ketchup, an onion, a green pepper, and bay leaf. I got some hot sauce for the end, salt and pepper. I think I have everything. Oh yeah, and this, I do a lot of cooking for Father Stephen, the two of us. I like to cook, he likes to eat, but he doesn't, he says he's allergic to fish and shellfish. So this one would not be for him because it does have shrimp. Sometimes I use that artificial crab legs that they make, but it's usually fish in it. So these are all the ingredients that we have. I'll put them on a list on the website, but these are all the ingredients, and now it's time to chop the onion and pepper. Hi, we're back. So I have chopped everything, and everything is a whole pepper. I always like the pepper going a little bit before the onion. It usually needs a little bit more, I find. So whole pepper and the olive oil. There's like a half a cup of olive oil. And we put, how about some garlic? 1, 2, it should be like 3 cloves maybe. Garlic, I love garlic. And we'll saute this a bit. Green pepper, garlic, and I can never get enough onion. When I went to Spring Lake, the priest before me either was allergic or hated onions. And so when I got there, every time I was out for dinner, Father, do you eat onions? Do you eat onions? Why? Well, because Father Tony didn't eat onions. I said, what do you think, that goes with ordination? No, I love onions. I like onions on everything and anything. Can never have enough. So I am just going to saute. I had olive oil. It was really a half a cup. Olive oil and some garlic. Oh, and then a whole green pepper and a good sized sweet onion. And I will saute this for a bit. Okay, now I'm going to put stewed tomatoes. I have 2 cans of stewed tomatoes that I'm going to put in this blender, and I'm going to add a jar of pimientos, whole jar, in here, and did I do that? Yeah, what the heck? I washed my hands, they're clean. It'll be cooking. So I am going to just kind of blend this a bit. All right. And this will go back on. I had this off the heat for a little bit, so let me just get this again a little bit. So I have onions and peppers, green pepper and garlic, and this mixture of stewed tomatoes and some pimientos, and I'm going to do some, half a cup of ketchup, half a cup. Now I usually add some wine, and I just saw this is, I do that boxed wine, the black box, and I usually put about a half a cup in, and I just found that, of course, you got to squeeze the black box, and you got to get every last drop. So I saw that I had a little bit from a black box, and I'm throwing that in. So let's see, a little wine and some Worcestershire sauce. I just had to buy some new, so I got to get this open a little bit. Some Worcestershire, however you want to say it. And just give it, I don't know. That looks pretty good. And I'm going to just do some salt. This is from Poland. When I was in Poland, we went to the salt mines. And so this salt is from the Polish salt mines. So I'm going to give it a bit. I was going to do about a teaspoon. And maybe some pepper. I think I'll do some parsley flakes. It's nice to have real parsley, but parsley flakes and some ground pepper. And a bay leaf. Just one bay leaf. And finally, if I haven't forgotten anything, hot sauce, Tabasco sauce. Now, some people like it really hot. I don't like it really hot. So I start a little easy and then maybe add it to taste. But I don't have one of those palates. Even being from Buffalo, my buffalo wings are always mild. So this is going to cook for maybe 20 minutes, half an hour. Okay, we're back, and this has been cooking on low, fairly low, medium low, for a good 20 minutes and smelling pretty good. So it's got about 10 minutes to go before we'll serve it. I have shrimp and just a bag of cooked shrimp I bought, and I thawed them out, of course, as you do, cold water in a strainer of some kind, and I will add the shrimp. As I said, for some reason, I do like that artificial crab leg things. I'll cut those up. I really like that, but I couldn't find any at Meijer's when I was shopping for this. So I put the shrimp in. It'll continue to cook, and I eat it over rice. And so I'm going to do 2 bags because Stacy's going to eat with me. She's behind the camera, and so I'll have 2 bags of rice. And of course there'll be a lot of leftovers. But baggy rice, and when it's just a couple of people, just myself or one other, that baggy rice is a blessing. So maybe about 10 more minutes to go. Okay, it's a pretty quick recipe. It didn't take too long. And so I have my rice, and I will just ladle a couple of nice spoonfuls of this on top of the rice. And if you can see that, and it's hot. Hopefully Hopefully not too hot sauce hot, but one of my favorites. Yum.